Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is CheeseBoy628 here today, giving you Battle 3 of the series versus Jordan in the League Wars. So, I'm not going to talk about the score until the end of this, but yeah, just want to get my battles out here first so you guys can see what's kind of going on. So, I go back to my roots here with my team. I take P2 away so I can put Gengar back. And this time he brought Crobat, so we're going to see what he can do. Crobat has some really cool abilities that are good against my team. For one thing, I think it's called Inner Focus, meaning that if I try to fake out the Crobat, it will not flinch and thus could just kill me with Brave Bird. It also gets Infiltrator, so if I want to run sub, he can just tear through me. I don't know what he's going to do, but in the case that he has Infiltrator, I'd guess that more likely. Nonetheless, this is it. This is the battle, so let's see how things are going. There's no significant changes, I'd say, to my team otherwise. But yeah, I get to go to Crook. I believe I do have the Rocky Helmet. Does a nice bit of damage to him. And I just go for knockoff. I do have Fire Fang. It does a nice bit of damage, and with Rocky Helmet, he's almost dead. However, I am at really low health with Crook, and I probably can't get off my rocks, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I have a Moongus in, and I go to Crook because I'm like, I don't really have the safest switch-ins to this thing. So after some recoil and Rocky Helmet damage, it's pretty nice that he's at 74%. Here, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a misplay, but probably could have played it out better. But after Rocky Helmet and whatever have you, my Dragonite's just at low health where multi-scale's broken. His Arcanine is HP Ice. Everything's just not going my way right now. Here I go for Fake Out. I think that was the better play after all because I don't think I would have been able to kill before. But yeah, that way it's kind of nice. So I'm able to take the hit. Here I sack Gengar. Granted, I could have lived the Brave Bird as you can see, but I guess I was just looking for a sack. So here I have Gengar, but I'm switching out for whatever reason. Probably scouting for like Sludge Bomb. But yeah, Amoonguss comes in. I'm able to Spore the Crobat. I doubt I don't remember if I Foul Play or HP Fire on this Amoonguss, so I don't know if I really had options there, but I have to go into Medicham and basically bank on him not getting a first turn wait kind of thing. So granted, the odds are more in my favor in that case, but that's something to be wary about. So he brings in Raikou, and he goes for the Volt Switch, and Medicham probably could have lived that, which would have been nice, but basically the story of this game is there's just a lot of 50-50s that he ends up winning. And it's unfortunate because it's like, oh, how am I supposed to out-predict 50-50s? But I go to Goth here. I make a pretty legit play. So I had a very strong sense that he's like, oh, I could just U-turn out. So why wouldn't he go to Hydreigon when the Psychic move was obvious? So therefore, I went for Spec Signal Beam to try to take him out. But alas, it does not work. In an earlier video, I believe I was alluding to Amoonguss just not being able to do its thing. And by that, I mean poison with Sludge Bomb. And well, this is the most evident example of that, as Hydreigon is just able to taunt and roost for days, and while I'm making the correct plays, I just can't get it in my favor. It would be so much more helpful if I was to get that poison, but just did not work out. Yeah, Hydreigon's low again, but then he's full here, and so yeah, I bring in the Medi. This was a 50-50 that he won. Could have won for High Jump Kick or Zen, and Zen would have been the better play after all. Because really now, that was my one chance. Honestly then, the reason it's specifically like really weird is because it's like, why would he bring in Crobat? Because he knows it's his win condition at this point, or at least his clearest way of winning. So why would he risk it kind of thing? Because if I predicted him, he would have lost. But nonetheless, still going through here, I get a really nice bit of damage there, knowing that he probably wouldn't bring in the Hydreigon. But 3 versus 4 right now. Amoongus cannot spore. It's a struggle right now. I sat Goth. I don't exactly remember why. I guess I just wanted the free switch to Medicham. As you may be able to tell, I'm faster here. This was another 50-50. I was thinking he was going to roost, to be honest. Because otherwise I can just bullet punch him, kill him off, and that, I don't know if it would necessarily be the game, but honestly, it very much could have been. Like, Amoongus probably could have stalled out the rest of his team, depending. But unfortunately, that's not the case because there's a bunch of recoil. I go for Sludge Bomb. He still has plenty of health, and I get to go Night-Night, and he wins. So that does put him at the 2-1 victory, and so that gave him a point for his team. Like I said, it's first to 8. Just one test. Spoiler alert, NPL did end up winning. I believe the score was 8-4. Since we got 8 first before it being really close, we probably didn't finish the last couple of battles or matches. But nonetheless, I was able to try my best, but there was some hacks in like the first one, but then there was these 50-50s in the last one that he was just really good at. So with that said, we're going to keep pushing forward, see what we can get involved with Pokemon-wise in the future, but thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, until later. Peace.